Earlier in the year of 2021, I reviewed LEGO Marvel Superheroes. Now, I want to go back in time with TT Games' run with LEGO and go back to the creative world of George Lucas and Steven Spielberg's Indiana Jones series, with LEGO Indiana Jones, the original trilogy. How does this oldie from 2008 hold? Let's find out. If you've seen the first three Indiana Jones films, being Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, and The Last Crusade, you get the general gist of the story, only retold in humorous ways. That's it, all you need to know. The gameplay is the familiar fare of the LEGO series by TT Games, only before they would use open worlds like Gotham and LEGO Batman 2, New York City and LEGO Marvel, or even LEGO City, the hub world will be just one building, with the main room containing the maps to represent each movie, while many other rooms to explore would hold either collectibles, secrets, hell, one room would dedicate putting in cheat codes. When you get to the main missions though, the simple action is still there, but being that Indiana Jones is an archaeologist, there is a better focus on puzzle solving. Nothing too hard as it's, well, a simple LEGO game, but it's noticeable. But one other thing noticeable is during mainly the story mode, there is a frequent need to change abilities based on items to pick up, like shovels for digging, a wrench for repairs, or books for memory puzzles. Even during combat, as firearms such as pistols, submachine guns, and rocket launchers have limits as indicated by the weapon flashing red. Though once you have unlocked free play and have unlocked all the characters, you don't need to worry about all this, just like LEGO Star Wars before it. Speaking of characters, besides Indiana Jones, you can play with many of the other characters featured, like Marion, Short Round, Sulla, and even villains like Mola Ram. But the best one of the bunch is Star Wars' own Han Solo. And there will be nothing more fun than Han using limitless amounts of blaster fire to take down LEGO Nazis, or as this game describes it, enemies and collie thuggies. Visually, the game still looks pretty decent, both on high-definition platforms and even the standard-definition Wii console. Yeah, obviously it looks worse than the HD consoles, but for the Nintendo Wii and with the right standard-definition television, it still looks fine. And while we're on the subject of the Wii version, while it can only be played with the Wii Remote and Nunchuck, while the PS2, PS3, 360, and PC versions use a regular controller, you don't have to worry about motion controls, as anything you can do with that, simple button presses work just as well. Still though, there is not too much in the way of extras with this otherwise short game, besides gathering collectibles you missed for a few secret levels and gathering money for all the characters. But overall, LEGO Indiana Jones is still a grand adventure to blaze through no matter what you play it on.